Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my channel Learn Math with Syed Ali. So today we will be starting EQAO assessment mathematics grade 9 and 10. EQA assessment mathematics grade 9 and 10. So you will find that this will be a quick review of all those questions which student will face in their EQA assessment exam for grade 9 and 10 in mathematics. So we will be having, like, instead of going into the details that how we solve it, because you can see all these questions in grade 8 curriculum as well. And I have finished grade 8 mathematics curriculum in my videos, and you can log into or you can subscribe to Learn Math with Syed Ali, and then you can see all of those videos in detail. So here the topic is integers and real numbers, and the questions are like this. 2 to the power 4. This is exponent. You can see in the exponent chapter that this is simply means multiplying 2 4 times, which is 16, of course. Second question, minus 2 to the power 4. That means minus 2 times minus 2 times minus 2 times minus 2, which comes plus 16, right? Because we learned in the previous videos or previous lectures that if negative sign is powered even number, it turns out positive, right? And 2 to the power 4 is 16. Next question, 2 to the power minus 4. And in exponent, we learned that if there is a negative exponent, you can make that exponent positive by bringing in to the denominator. So 1 over 2 to the power 4 and 1 over 2 to the power 4, we know that it is 16, right? So you have to have a quick review of all these questions. I know that you have done it in grade 8, but this is EQAO assessment for grade 9 and 10, right? So if the question comes like this, you know the square root of 16 means 4 times 4 is the pair up, and then you can take as plus minus 4. So question can come 5 to the power 3. That means simply 5 times 5 times 5, which is 125. Minus 5 to the power 3. That means minus 5 times minus 5 times minus 5, which is minus 125. Right? Because the odd power and the negative sign turns out as negative, because negative times negative is positive, positive times negative is negative. So negative 125 is your answer. 5 to the power minus 3. Again, negative power can be positive if we brought it into the denominator, and I did so. So now 5 times 5 times 5, which is 1 over 125, right? So question can come under root 25, which is easy for all of you guys, which is under root 5 into 5. Pair it up, so you got 5, right? So in this way, you can continue doing questions and you will have some practice for your EQA test. So next question, 6 to the power 3. That means 6 times 6 times 6, which is 216. 3 to the power minus 2, and 3 to the power minus 2 means negative power can be made positive by bringing it into the denominator. So it's just 3 times 3 in the denominator, which is 1 over 9. 8 to the power 0, and we learned in the exponent rule that anything raised to the power 0 will be equals to 1. So this answer is 1, right? Anything 8 to the power 0 is 1. Any number which is given to you, maybe 1000, 10,000 or a million, if it is raised to the power 0, it becomes 1. 4 to the power minus 2 means bring it to the denominator. 4 to the power 2, which is 4 to the power 2 means 4 times 4, which is 1 over 16. So in EQA test, you know that we have to make the answers or the solutions to the question quicker, because it is time barred. So we have to attempt like many questions, and if we do some questions really quick, then we have some time for the difficult questions which will be coming ahead. So these questions you should know and you should do quickly as possible. 10 to the power 5 means 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, 5 times, which is equals to 100,000, right? So 2 to the power negative 5 means you can bring this to the denominator, which is this, and in the denominator you will be having 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 5 times, and that turns out as 1 over 32, right? So this quickness is needed, the promptness, the quickness, so that you can save some time in because these questions are simple and you are good at it. So make some practice. 5 to the power minus 2 means bring it to the denominator, we'll make it positive exponent. So that will be equals to 5 times 5, which is equals to 1 over 25. So I am also doing this a little quicker so that you guys also take some steps for quickness. 7 to the power minus 3 again can we go to the denominator as a positive exponent, and then you have to say 1 over 7 times 7 times 7. 7 times 7 is 49. 49 times 7 is how much? 343, right? So 1 over 343. The next question, 9 to the power 3. That means 9 times 9 is 81 times 9, which is equals to 729. So this way you can go and solve all of these questions like this. Sometimes it is asked under root 256. You know, 256 can be factored as 16 into 16 and can be paired as 16. So answer is plus minus 16. Why plus minus 16? Because plus 16 times plus 16 is 256 and minus 16 times minus 16 is also 256. So you have that number. So you have to remember some of the major square roots like 169, which is equals to, yes, very good, 13 times 13 is 169. So that is plus minus 13 is your answer. Next question could be 729. So 729 is a tricky one, and 729 is like 27. And sometimes in EQA test, calculator is not allowed. So you guys have to be very careful, and then you have to learn these numbers, because 729 is like 27 times 27 is equals to 729. So your answer is plus minus 27. Like 625. 625 is factored as 25 into 25, which is taken out as plus minus 25. So next question could be, you can take any number which is like famous to be, 961 is also asked in these EQA exam. So 961 is the product of 31 into 31, and it can be paired up as plus minus 31, right? So next question could be, let's try one more because I have one space. So under root 400, which can be paired up as 20 times 20, which is equals to plus minus 20, and that is your answer. So in this regard, we will be practicing more question for EQA test, EQA assessment, because I have received so many requests that please start 9 and 10 EQA test. So EQAO assessment is very important, and it will give you all idea like what we have done in up to grade 8 and 9 and 10. So gradually we will go into the more complicated or complex question, but it is just the start of EQAO assessment mathematics grade 9 and grade 10, right? So we started with integers and real numbers, and we have some practice here, right? So you can have more practice in upcoming videos. So if you like it, subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon button to receive another educational video. Thank you for watching.